on the air, Vaughn and Julie at the mic. ACOM, radio light in the dark, 5'9" in the park. Hey you, all we're YouTube live, give us a look and a smile. Big hello to all the hunters tuning in from around the dial. Lots of love to our Poda fam, receiving signals, you are in the log. Join us as we chase the waves, sunshine, rain and fog. Radio's humming, our antennas up high. From the park we say hello, give us a call, give us a try. Lots of love to our Poda fam, receiving signals, you are in the log. Join us as we chase the waves, sunshine, rain and fog. Voices on the bands, heard clear as a bell. In the park and through the air, Roger, Roger, QSL. Voices on the bands, heard clear as a bell. In the park and through the air, Roger, Roger, QSL.
I was having fun dancing. That's fun. Hi, you guys. So happy Monday night. And today we have Dave with us, our mesh dealer, Dave. It's different not seeing.
I don't know if we're actually live because I have the stream pulled up on YouTube and it's still waiting for Poda Power.
Let it catch up.
Catch up. I see chats.
I see chats, but in the lower left-hand corner, it still says waiting for Poda Power. Like it's not.
I see. I'm good.
In the chat, can you guys see us yet?
You're live.
We're good.
I think we're good. I'm good, Torque. How are you? Hi, Miss Rosanna.
Am I not on the right stream?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I see the chat, but I don't see anything on the screen. So
Okay. Do you see us?
I see you and I see me
Okay.
on Restream, but not on
The YouTube?
Weird.
Everybody says we're good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Run it.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know nothing about that. That's Vaughn's department.
Vibrating thing?
I did lose your screen share again.
I'm not sharing it right now.
Yeah. Okay. We're good.
Okay.
All right.
So-
Well, let's get started.
We'll get started. Anyway, in true Poda Power fashion, this is, we're just winging it. So I see you both. Hey, Uncle Frank, how you doing? It's too much meth. What? What did John?
Mesh.
Oh, mesh.
He
See,
meant mesh.
That's
Right there.
so yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, mesh. That's fun. Anyway, so today, while we were in Hamcation, Frank actually Tank Radio, he did the whole, what are you interested in? What are you interested in exploring? All of that fun stuff that he does with his little questionnaire. And I really, when Verizon's towers went down and I couldn't talk to my husband or my children or anybody, I really thought, I should probably investigate the whole mesh thing. And Dave and I tried to get together like over Orlando. Like that was a joke, right? Because it's too busy. it's far too busy to sit down. And so I came up with this idea. I said, well, listen, let's do a video stream and you can just show me. And so we can show everybody that everybody can. That's a good idea, I thought.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
So
A lot of people that wanted to see it too. So this will be fun.
this will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So do be patient because there's a lot of screens in front of me and I don't know what they mean. So, but I have the things. I have all the things. I have my little box, my little meshy box that I got from Orlando. I have my phone.
Perfect.
Download apps. I have my little fun clip that's so pretty. As you guys see that, it's so beautiful. Anyway, so and we have this handy charging cord thing. I'm gonna unplug it. Is that probably a bad idea? Anyway, there's a little charging cord thing that is connected, and Vaughn has that all set up for me. So, okay.
Right. So
HTs, no.
So I guess we'll just start out history. What is Meshtastic and the history of Meshtastic, right? So we'll start from the very, very bottom. And thanks to the Google machine, so Meshtastic came about in about 2020 as an open source community-driven project created by Kevin Hester to provide off-grid long-range messaging using inexpensive LoRa hardware. All right. And since then, it has just grown thanks to the open source. It's off-grid, decentralized messaging and location sharing, which in a really fancy way just says that we can see where we are and talk to each other. That's the basic of it. Mesh as a whole utilizes all of the little different devices to be able to talk to each other and talk through each other, right? So if you look at the San Antonio Mesh Network, there's almost 200 nodes now, right, in the greater San Antonio area. And I can get across town, even though my device can't physically directly talk to another device, it will go through the different devices, right? Up to 7 times. Generally, everybody's is set at 3. When you have a large network and you're trying to get across town, mine is set for 7 because we have a lot of nodes, but they're in a very condensed area, right? So we don't get long hops. We get very short hops.
In a sense, it acts like repeaters, right?
Yes, exactly. Okay. They act like repeaters. I'll say, hey, everybody, and it will go to the next guy who will then rebroadcast it and say, hey, everybody. Dave just said, hey, everybody, and it'll go to the next guy and to the next guy until it runs out of hops, right? Okay. Which is set from 3 to 7 is how you can set them up. So that's the basics of it, right? Most of the devices have GPSs on them, so you can see on a really cool map, which we'll show in a little bit once we start getting devices set up.
Okay.
You'll see them start popping in, and you'll start seeing people showing up on the map when you have a brand new device. From there, it's using it is a lot easier to figure out than explaining it. But I've got all the time in the world tonight, so we can wait. You can send messages. You can try and see what happens and actually just get a total comfortable feel from a very new person to Meshtastic that's never done it before, all the way through to being an expert.
Oh, I don't know if we'll get that far, but okay. I will say this. Where I work in the villages, there is far more meshes than they are in Ocala. But there's a guy in our club who, Mark, in our club who actually is going around to different churches having in the Ocala area, and he is pitching this as a alternate means of emergency communication, and he's having them install the solar node repeater like things.
Yep.
Yeah. So on top of their buildings, and so hopefully we will all be very meshy in Ocala. And that makes me very happy. So my biggest thing is my son and I have a feeling that we could actually communicate pretty good using this if he was at school, because his school is in villages.
That's what it was. Okay. I just saw. We're on live with Restream March 9th, and we're not on the Mesh for Blondes link that we gave to everybody.
Oh.
You did that the last time too, I think.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to fix it.
Okay.
So that's why I was sitting on the mesh for blinds going, it's not working.
Here we are.
Here we are.
So, live, didn't y'all go live to the right stream? Live didn't go live to
We're
the
not
right stream.
professional. That's why.
Sorry, we're not YouTubers. So we're just, I sell insurance and he works for the state. And that's pretty much all of this is sort of an accident. But anyway, Villages has only mesh and John, you're fired. Okay. So, actually you're hired. I need you for comic relief. Anyway, so, so I'm really hoping that with him being at school and there being so many meshes in the Villages that I could actually hop to him and we can communicate that way. If not, then we'll just have to get more meshes and get them all set up. But I'm excited about this.
Yeah, and that's what I originally got into this for is we had the big freeze in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
No cell phone, no internet, no power, right? It was before I had Starlink. And so I was like, hey, Meshtastic, if I can get, and I traveled a lot at the time. And if I could get my wife to be able to communicate with my core group of friends, which is the Ham Club, right? And my support people, if she could at least say she's okay, I'm not okay, whatever, if there's another event like that. And so that's why I started in this as well, is using it as an alternate means of communication for family. So you're right on. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So let's open your box and get started.
Open my box. That's a loaded question, Dave. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it until I said it.
That fits right in right here. Okay. So this is my channel, babe. I need nothing is built in this hobby for somebody with nails. I'm just telling you right now.
You can use the nail to.
Yeah, it doesn't really do
the tape.
This is probably the problem here. Just a minute. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I have the T1000E for Meshtastic.
Yep.
And this is the little box it comes in. Can you guys see that? It's a little tiny and super cute. Okay. So I opened it up and it has this. Oh, there's the cord. Oh,
Yep. They come with a cord.
It comes with a little cord and it's magnetic, apparently.
Yes.
I haven't tried
A
it
little
yet.
magnetic. You can only put it on one way. It's got little pogo pins on it.
See, it's like wand proof. Oh, and here it is. My little
There it is.
node.
So, first thing we need to do is update the firmware.
Okay.
So, you're going to take the cord. And so, you can do this in your pretty case or not.
Oh, well,
the pretty
duh.
case actually has the.
Which way
the
does it go?
opening.
It has to go this way.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think this way.
Like that.
Yeah.
With, yeah. So the front to the front and the back to the back. There you go.
Ta-da.
So now you take the little cord and you're just going to let it connect. It only goes on one way. So if it.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
There it goes. It went on.
And here in a second, you'll hear it go doo-doo.
It did.
Yep.
It's green now.
Yeah.
We got to work that. We got to work on that. That needs to be pink. That'd be cute. Okay. All right. It's blinking.
So everybody following along, we're going to go to flasher.meshtastic.org. And I am sharing that screen now.
Is it this one? Okay.
Now let me go ahead and fix this.
Yeah, you have to do so he can share the
Do
screen.
the tech support in the background. Thank you, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. All right, this one.
There we go. Ta-da!
There we go.
It's like magic.
So yeah, the website is flasher.meshtastic.org.
Mhm.
Now that your device is on and plugged into the computer, and it should be flashing green now, right?
It is.
Yep. So you can go over here to where it says, and I don't see my pointer on the screen. There it is.
It
Okay.
is.
So hopefully, and you should just be able to click the little rocket ship, and a window is going to pop up. If you have a Windows device, it's going to pop up with some serial ports, and there's a little, it says tiny USB serial port. You hit connect,
There's a fourth one down on the left hand side.
and if it doesn't work,
One more.
try it again.
Wait, slow down.
One
Okay.
second.
There we go. Hit that.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
She's not on that screen. Give me a second.
Okay.
I don't see a rocket ship.
It's right next to where mine now says Seed Tracker T1000. There's a little rocket ship right next to it.
Oh, there it is.
There's a rocket ship. Right
Okay, rocket ship.
And
Oh.
Vaughn, you'll have to work her through the Mac side of it on how you got it to. Because I
Just say
Don't know.
device connection
Yeah,
failed.
go down to T1000.
Right there.
Click it.
Connect.
Close that.
Close.
The device failed one over there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do it again.
so you got. Let me know when you're ready.
Technology is so much fun.
Isn't it?
My dog is like apparently. Should I take it out of the case? Is the case the problem? Oh no, there it is. T1000 boot connect. Connect.
It doesn't like you.
It's not responsive. So what do you do if it's not responsive? You keep trying until it responds?
Yes. That's what I had to do. I had to actually refresh the page.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Okay.
Okay.
So on that screen,
I
you
see
see
that.
the three things, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is your device, which we now know which device it is. This is the different firmwares that are available. They're constantly making changes.
Mhm.
So what you always want to do is go to the top row of beta. See where it says stable or beta? Top row, which
Right.
is actually what pops up first anyways, is they'll always point you
This-
to
Down.
the latest stable.
Stable. Top. There you go.
That one. Okay.
All right. And then you hit flash.
That's it.
Yep. And so, well, the screen comes up, and this is all the geeky stuff. You let you know what changed, if there's any new contributors, any of that stuff. Hit continue. We're already in DFU mode because the device, your computer saw the device.
Mm-hmm.
So
Looks
now you hit download UF2.
Bottom.
And once again, I don't know Mac, but it will download the firmware for it.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Save.
And so then you take that file that it just downloaded and you, which here, let me, I'm going
It's
to,
doing the thing. Like it's the little light on it is like,
okay. It's connected.
Oh.
We're done.
and it's done.
All right. So Mac is cooler than,
There you go.
Windows.
There's that.
so
It's
I'm
in-
going to do that on mine. And so there. Now we've flashed the latest firmware, and your device should go doo-doo-doo that it's done, right?
It
yours-
did.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it. That's flashing the firmware. So now you're on the latest firmware.
Is that what everybody did in Orlando when they flashed
Yep.
everybody said, "Oh, we need to get the Orlando firmware." That they went through that entire process, and it was like Orlando.
Correct. And for that there was Hamcation, the flasher.hamcation or something like that. There was a separate website that did the exact same thing, and it had the Hamcation firmware on it.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go to this guy, and now you pull out your phone.
Oh, here it is. I should probably get rid of all of the, y'all don't want to see my Amazon cart. Yeah, I know, Vaughn. It's a lot. Okay.
So I'm using a program called Droidcast. But so you find, let's see, and I'm going to do this guy and share. But there we go. So you're on your iPhone, right?
Uh-huh.
And
The one that
find the
says,
Meshtastic app
yep, I got it.
and go ahead and click it.
I did.
And so now you need to connect your device to your phone, right?
Okay.
And you can unplug your device from your phone now, or from the computer.
Like this.
Yep.
Okay.
So as you see on my screen, and Vaughn, can you make this a little bit smaller so you can see all the way down to the bottom of the share? Because it's down below. There we go. So you got the buttons across the bottom, right? And you're going to hit connect, which is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now it should, there you go. You see the way you figure this out. So you have two of them. So
Well,
on the back,
I have a different one, but not one that I did.
Yeah, on the back of the device, there is a MAC address. And it probably won't be able to zoom all the way into it, but that top line is a MAC address. And the last 4 digits.
Oh, sure enough.
Right. Is the one you want to connect to. So if you see on mine, it says Meshtastic 34BC.
Uh-huh.
The last 4 digits of that are 34BC.
371.
So that's mine, and yours is yours.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Right. So click on that on your phone.
Okay. Connect to new radio.
Yep. My screensaver came on. Give me a second.
What's your fun screensaver?
Well, nothing special. There we go. All right. Okay. So you click on it.
Mm-hmm.
It says connect new radio.
Yep.
Now it's going to go through and it's going to try and connect. Now the default password on any device that does not have a screen is 123456.
And then you just hit pair.
And you hit pair.
Look at that.
Look at that. So there's 2 main things you have to do to start using the device. One is you have to set the region that you're in, because these will work all over the world, right?
Okay.
So you have to set your region and you have to set your name. It prompts you right off the bat. See where it says in red, set LoRa region?
Mm-hmm.
Just push that.
Mm-hmm.
And then under region, you're going to pick United States.
Oh, there it is right there.
Right up top.
Boom. Done.
And then blue where it says save.
Yep.
Push that. And then it says, are you sure? And you click save config.
Boom.
Now, the device is going to reboot because now it's changing the firmware to be able to transmit on the American frequency of 906.875.
Do-do-do.
Yep.
I like that it sings at you. It's fun.
and then it'll automatically reconnect to it.
Okay. Subscribed.
There we go. Now
Okay.
you're on and you're connected. So now the next thing we want to do is change your name. So you'll go settings
Okay.
and scroll down to user
Uh-huh.
underneath device configuration.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a long name and you have a short name. All right. So the long name, you just click up there and you back everything out.
Oh.
And this is, I'm setting it up for a buddy of mine. So I'm about to dox him, I guess. KJ5 KYB Jason. And then go down to the lower section of short name.
Mm-hmm.
And put what it, you have 4 digits or 4 numerical or alphanumerical characters you can put there, up to 4. And then once you have that, do not click licensed operator. As much as we all love that it says licensed operator right there, and we all want to be a licensed operator because we all have a ham radio license. If you
Mm-hmm.
click that, you will not be able to talk to anybody else.
Okay.
So once you set your name, you hit
Okay.
save again.
Okay. Saving
then-
user config.
Yep. And then it's going to do, and it's going to reboot again.
This is why in Huntsville it was like the bird of Huntsville, right? Because
Yes.
it constantly did that. Do 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 do. You can actually change the sound though, can't you?
You can, but it goes into, you have to go in and you have to change the firmware and you have to add an audio file. It's not easy.
Okay. So
So
there
you are on the mesh now.
okay, I'm on the mesh.
You are on the mesh, right? So now we can just go through some of the regular features that people use. Well, actually, let's do this. If you're looking at the screen and you scroll down again to external notification.
Are we in settings?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Under module configuration,
External
external
notification.
notifications.
I've gotcha.
Click that. And then you're going to scroll down till it says NAG timeout.
Well, that sounds drastic.
Well, it's naggy. Right now it is set to go doo 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 for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah. And so you want to change that to 1 second.
okay.
That way it does it once.
So it does,
And
so
then-
it doesn't annoy you to death.
Yes. And then you hit save again and save.
Okay.
And I don't know if it reboots on that or not. I don't think so. I don't think it has to for that, but yeah, it doesn't. So now it's just going to go doo 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 once, right?
Okay.
No, it did reboot.
It did
Okay.
it. Boop, boop.
Yep. So now you've got your basic settings all taken care of. Everything else in that app is really not needed. It's not for you to be able to just talk to people
Uh-huh.
and communicate and send your location. That's it. That's all you have to set up. It's very basic, very simple.
Okay.
The rest of the stuff is if you want to add different things, if you want to change different settings, but you really don't need to.
Okay.
So now it's how to use it.
Uh-huh.
Unless there's any questions. Anybody in the chat have any questions?
Any questions so far? Oh, I see you too.
I really do like John's comments though.
John, he is so funny. He keeps me. Listen, after wings and drinks, stop it. John and me are besties.
Do-do-do.
Yes, Mac.
Okay.
In Windows. The default. I'm good. Just supporting the stream. Boop boop. Thank you. Okay. So
So now we can go out of settings. Don't really need to mess with settings.
Hang on one second.
All right.
Do it on screensaver mode.
Oh, our television went on screensaver mode and it started to make these woo noises. Okay, now let's use it.
All right, let's use it. So everything you're going to use is along the bottom of the screen, right?
Okay.
You got messages, connect, which you've already done, nodes, and map. So let's just start at the right-hand side since we're at settings, and we go to map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Okay.
So if you look at my map right now, that is the node I just set up.
Mm-hmm.
And that big purple ring that's on there
Mm-hmm.
is it automatically sets ambiguity, right? Where it does not give precise location. So all that is saying is somewhere in that circle is Jason. Okay. But as things continue on, which actually now I'm going to switch to my other device so that you can see what it's going to look like when there's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
All right, so
Holy
there
moly.
we go.
That's what it looked like in Orlando.
So this is the greater San Antonio area. Right? And you can see that little pulsing thing.
Uh-huh.
That's me right there. But yeah, that's the greater San Antonio area. So as things fill in, and these are set up now to ping out about every 3 hours. So it's going to take a day or so for your map to really fill in. But the ones that pulse are ones that I have recently, in fact, very, very recently picked up something from them, right? And you can zoom in and you can see that there's me, there's VLV. You see that I see Jason already, right? So the one I just set up, my node is already seeing that one. And there's a guy out here with the solar node, which is new. I've never seen him before.
Mm-hmm.
There is...
Do they pick the colors?
No, it automatically does it.
Okay.
Yeah. There's my solar node that is over at my old house that I haven't taken down yet. But yeah, and so you get an idea of where everybody's at, right? And in this map, you can do some neat stuff. In the lower right-hand corner is a little black circle with an eye on it.
Yes.
Right? And if you push that, you can actually filter everything you want to see.
Oh.
So you can change the map from a standard map to a hybrid map to just a satellite, right? So you can see what the map looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You can change the distance, right? Like if you want to see people that are only 50 miles away from you, right? Or all the way to 20 miles or to 2 miles away from you, all the way to 2,500. But
Will
you
it
can
really pick those up?
Pardon?
Will it really pick those up 2,500 miles away?
That is if you enable MQTT, which is where it starts sending information over the internet. Yes, you can actually see people that far away.
Okay.
But typically, no. 50 miles or less is about what you're going to get. So, but yeah, it actually has traffic. You can see what the traffic's like in your area. You can see points of interest.
What is convex hull?
Convex hull is just kind of weird. I'll set it. And what it does is it puts a big circle kind of thing around what your mesh covers, like the mesh as a whole. So it takes and points out all the different people that are in the mesh. It figures out the outliers and says, you should be able to talk to people within that blue circle.
Okay. So when you send a message, like, does it just mass spread to all of those people within, or does it just hop to the closest, then to the closest?
So it uses more caffeine.
That's okay. It was a long day here too.
It was. Yeah. It's a Monday. So the way it kind of works is, and we'll kind of zoom in on my map and kind of use my map as an example. So these guys right here are probably the ones that are going to hear me first, right? They're closer.
Mhm.
So when I broadcast out, I'm just going, hey, everybody, right? Or whatever message I send. There's then an algorithm that every device that hears me is going to have a timer built into it. And that timer is going to say, okay, if it's the weaker the signal, the faster it's going to rebroadcast it. Okay. So if, and the point of that is to try and get distance. Funny, John. But it's to try and get distance, right? So if, like, say my head is me and I got these two guys and one is further away than the other, right?
Mhm.
When I go, hey, everybody, the one that's further away is going to rebroadcast my message first. And it uses the signal strength of the message that it received to figure out the timing of when it's going to rebroadcast. So
Well, that makes sense though, because it's trying to go as far as it can.
further. Yeah, as far as it can. So the weaker the signal, the faster a device is going to rebroadcast. Right.
Okay.
And so then that's how it hops, because then he's going to rebroadcast my message, and whoever picks it up the weakest is going to rebroadcast it, and on for as many hops as you have your message set to.
Okay.
Right. So 3 to 7 hops. So that's how it works, but it is a broadcast message. And one of the inefficiencies of Meshtastic is when you have two people that are equally distanced apart from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they both have about the same signal strength, they're both going to rebroadcast my message at the same time, right? So nobody's going to hear it because you're going to have from 2 different people at the same time.
And it clogs the system then?
And that's how the system, when it gets too many people on it and it gets over congested, that's why you end up with messages that don't get to their recipient.
Okay. I want to go back and I want to make this clear though. So when I put something in here, like everyone will see it.
Yes.
So it's like a party line.
On the main channel, yes.
Okay.
It is a
So
big party line.
So it's a party line. So no naughty messages to Vaughn on the other channel.
No, but you can create your own channel.
Okay.
And you can send naughty messages to Vaughn.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm in it for that.
There you go. Right. So that's the map. There is a 3D function which doesn't really work yet, but it will. So
can she just tap on my mesh point and then direct message me without having a channel?
Not from the map.
Okay.
Okay.
No, when you do click on somebody, like that's the Castroville Tower. That is the closest device to me. It's right up here on the hill. Okay. You can get the whatever information it's sending, right? So this is, there we go. This is the Castroville Tower, its location, its elevation, the last time I heard it, which was a minute ago, the signal strength, and then this one also tells you what the voltage of it is. So when you click on him, same thing. You get some information about it, right? So that you can do on the map. Okay. Another cool thing on the map, now this is broadcast to everybody, but I try and do this when we go to have tacos in the morning, is there's a Mexican restaurant right here. If you hold down on it, and then like, well, it used to. There we go. You can create a waypoint, right? And it'll broadcast out that location, and you can say breakfast, right? And come get tacos.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Yep. And then
putting down
when you send it, you can set an expiration date on it, so it'll only last. Whoever receives it will only see it for so long. And you can lock it because otherwise people can actually adjust it. And when you hit send, it will send that location with that message. So if you wanted people to rally at a specific point, right, you can do that. And that's what the waypoint is for.
That is very prepper oriented too. That would
Very
be
prepper oriented.
awesome sauce. Okay.
Or if you're hungry and want everybody to come have breakfast with you.
Mine would be drinks and wings now.
There you go. Or like if you guys are activating, you could do that and say, hey, we're activating, come say hi. Right. And then if somebody has Meshtastic and they're close by, they'll get that waypoint, and you can actually direct, you can use the map and get directions to go to that point. So
that is very cool.
So, but that's the map.
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to move one step further over to nodes.
Oh, there it is.
So I don't know what you're seeing yet, if you've actually picked anybody up, but you and everybody that you see, you see one. Okay.
Just Vaughn.
Okay. But this is
very good.
If Vaughn, if you want to squeeze me back down a little bit to where you can see the full screen of the phone, or Julie, if you know how to do that. Okay. So right now, my device has picked up 82 nodes in the last however many hours, that's right? Nuts. And you're always at the top. So that's me at the top. And if you click on that, you can actually see what type of device I'm using, what my battery's at, firmware version I have, whether or not I'm a client. And then there's some device metrics, like if you want to see how my battery has been doing, where I am on the map, a position log of how many times I've actually sent my GPS. And you can favorite people, right? So if you want, because if you notice on my list, it keeps changing. As people keep coming in, the most recent one will pop up top, right? So, and it'll keep updating like that.
What is public?
So if I go
what
ahead.
Does public key mean?
Public key is the encryption key that you have to be able to talk to everybody else.
Okay.
Right. And that's what I was going to get into on this list. If you notice, I have a little green lock. This Meshtastic 81C4 has a little green lock. But this guy, Casa de Paul, does not have a green lock. Right? It's a little yellow open lock.
Oh.
And that means that him and I have not exchanged encryption keys, or, which I know exactly why, is he is running an older firmware that doesn't do the new encryption.
Okay.
Right. So like there you go. The list just re-updated, and now I just picked up this guy. Right. But so yeah, if there's a little yellow lock, you may not be able to talk to those people because they're running an old version of the firmware that may use an old version of encryption that is not compatible with the new version of encryption. And so that's a really good way to see who hasn't updated their firmware in a long time.
Ooh, it's a tattletale.
Yep.
And all they have to do is what we just did, right?
That's all they have to do.
Okay.
Which the funny thing is, Casa de Paul is my buddy Paul, that I sold him that node over a year ago, and he hasn't touched it. So it's a solar node just sitting at his house.
You need to do better.
Yes. But so yeah, and so like if I click on Jason's that I just set up, he's got you can see that he's got a T1000, he's got a green public key. And if I wanted to favorite him, that's where you scroll down to actions and add to favorite.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
I just added Vaughn to favorites.
There you go. Now, when you go back to your list.
Oh, he'll have a star.
He has a star. And if you look at mine, Jason is always now at the top of the list. Because I favorited. That way, when you have a bunch of nodes that show up, the people you want to talk to and pay attention to, you can keep them at the top of the list.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, and then when you go through, if you click on that person, which you're not going to get anything from him because I turned him off. So we'll go to the Castroville Tower. Other neat features you can do is if you really want to figure out where they're at, you can hit exchange positions, and that will send a message to them, to that device, for it to rebroadcast its location.
Okay, wait. Do that again. Go back.
Um,
Change positions. Exchange positions.
yes.
Okay.
All right. Trace route is if you want to see how you got to that person, like what devices are in between, where did you hop between people. You can go, this guy's 3 hops away, and it doesn't always work. If you click trace route, in 30 seconds, you should get a window that pops up or a notification that it worked or it didn't work. If it does work, it will actually say that my message to him will go through device A, B, and C to get to him. And it went through C, B, and then to A to get back to me. So that's the trace route, which is pretty cool.
So you actually know who sees your messages.
Yeah, well, you get to see who it went through. Everybody can see it, but you get to see what path it took to get there.
I got you.
And it didn't work because he's too far away, but that's fine.
Well, I just tracked Vaughn and it said 0 hops because he's right.
Because he's right there. And so that will say it went through, like if you look at my list, it went through Castroville Tower V3 to CM1 to Cronus, right? It'll actually list that out for you on how it went through, what path it took to get there, and what path it took to come back, and the signal strength of that path.
Okay.
So kind of neat stuff. You can, and from here, you can actually direct message somebody.
Okay.
So if you click on them, like if you click on Vaughn, go down to actions, and where it says message.
Okay.
You click on that. There we go. Now, this is doing a direct message to Vaughn. In my case, I'm doing a direct message to the tower.
So everybody can't see this.
Nobody can see that but Vaughn.
Okay.
And that's where you send whatever you're going to send to Vaughn. You can tell him to pick up groceries or whatever.
Just kidding. I just said, hey, babe. That's it.
Okay. And now his device should go do-do-do. All right. That he got a message.
Where's your device?
It's in the bedroom.
It's in the bedroom. Oh, but he got it on his phone.
Yep. There you go.
But your device goes do-do-do when you get the message? Okay, message me
Yep.
back.
That's that do-do-do-do that you hear at the Hamfest all the time.
The bird, you mean?
Yep. And if you look at my screen, notice there's a little green lock next to the hey there that I just sent to the tower. That shows that your message got to him and it was received by him. You get an acknowledgement back. And it goes, yes, I got the message. So that's how you know, kind of like in a text message.
Where it says read and delivered. Where
it says read. Yeah.
Okay.
Where you know that they got the message.
Okay.
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 So that's the nodes tab. Pretty simple. Just shows you everybody that's out there. You can direct message people from there. One thing to look for is like if you look at the Seed Studio node, right? See how this one and this one both say unmonitored. You can set that in the device when you have an infrastructure node. That's just to tell people, hey, don't message me because I'm not looking at it, right?
Okay.
Because both of these are solar nodes that just kind of sit there and pass traffic back and forth, but somebody's not connected to it with their phone to be able to talk to you back.
Okay.
Right. So if you see unmonitored, there's no use trying to send that person a message because they're not going to hear it.
Now, okay, I'm probably getting ahead of you.
No, go ahead.
What is okay? There's my messages. Direct message. Oh, I got a message back from Vaughn.
There you go.
Okay.
So
And
yeah.
what is a channel?
All right. And that's, I've moved over because we're on messages now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the channels is, there's the primary channel, right? Notice it also has the little unlock, right?
Yeah.
And that is because it is not encrypted. Okay. Well, it is, but with a very, very, very weak common encryption key. That is your primary channel. That is the what would you call it? The group chat or
The party line.
the party line. That's the party line, right?
Okay.
That is when you say, and I doubt anybody's going to see, may respond to this.
Oh, that'd be fun if they did.
Yep. On a live stream, please say hi.
But somebody might. Okay, and what's it saying at the top?
Okay. Right now it says waiting to be acknowledged, which is waiting for a device to hear it.
You got a gajillion near you. But only those two are the closest, right?
Right. Okay. So that one didn't go through. And this is one of the disadvantages of Meshtastic is if there's other things going on, there's a lot of information that gets handled back and forth
Okay.
on Meshtastic, right? That you don't see. I mean, it could be people private messaging each other right now that when I sent that message, it didn't go through because of a collision or there was something else going on. Now you can just say, try again. And this is a great example of.
So sometimes, so it's not just you, like it's not something that you've done. It's something that is just technology. Oh,
Yeah, it's just technology. That was me turning so that I can get an acknowledgement.
Dave's over there cheating.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That and this, just like anything electronic, that device that I'm using right now has been on for days. And just like anything electronic, every now and then you got to reboot it, right? So I just rebooted that. So now, there you go. So at least I got it here, and see it says acknowledged.
Hey,
sorry, my dog thinks somebody's here.
That's all right. But and now we'll wait. I possibly could get somebody replying because it not only got picked up here, but because that device is so close to each other, this is not going to rebroadcast that message. Something else will, right? So,
oh, because it's too close, because it's going to go to the furthest one.
Correct.
Right.
So now we'll just kind of wait. So that's channels, and this is where you can also create your own channel, right?
Okay.
But we'll go back to settings. But like if you look at the channel screen right now, I just have the primary channel, right? When you add channels, there will be channel 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7 different channels that you can create and add, right? So you could have just you and Vaughn on one. You can have, any female friends that you have. You guys can have a chick chat on one of them, right? Where you get to talk crap about the guys with nobody hearing it. And you can set up different chat rooms, basically. They can either be can have as many people as you want as part of that chat room.
Okay. How do you set up your own channel? Because I see primary channels.
Okay, so this is where you go back to settings.
Okay.
And am I not? All right, let's do that. Go back to here.
Dave, are you fixing to show us all your own little chick channels?
I don't have any chick channels. We have one, and I just haven't set it on this device that me and a couple of buddies called Double Secret Probation.
Oh, I like that.
And it's where we can talk about our wives away from our wives.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Vaughn,
So
would you do that? He said no, dear.
so under settings,
Uh-huh.
right? Radio configuration, you see you have LoRa and then you have channels. All right. And when you go to there,
Wait,
it just shows
channels. Okay, got you.
Yep. Now it just shows the one primary channel, but there's the cool little blue button that says add a channel.
Add a channel.
Right. And this is where you can create chick chat. Now it automatically generates a encryption key.
Okay, it
And
automatically.
this is where you can get really precise location of each other,
Okay.
right? So where it says position, allow position requests and hit
Mhm.
precise location.
Dave, I
Now
gotta
what-
tell you, this sounds very dirty. Okay. so I'm gonna allow the position request, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then click
precise
precise location. Yep.
Okay.
That way, the people in that chat, whoever you have in that chat, will know exactly where you're at. Right?
Okay.
The ambiguity of the big map will still be ambiguous to everybody else. So not people won't know, the general public won't know exactly where you are, but whoever you have in this chat channel will.
Okay.
They'll know exactly where you are. And you just
Says
click
it's
save.
a secondary one, right? Channel
Yep.
role secondary.
Secondary.
And if I hit save, then I have my own new channel.
There you go. And it's a
And
good thing we're sharing my screen, huh?
Did you type in there what I named it? Oh,
No.
okay. Oh,
No. Mine's called Chick Chat.
Your screen. Okay. So
Okay.
how do I add him to that then?
So, and that's this is the cool part.
Okay.
So you go back one step into settings.
Where am I at? Oh,
Okay, so you were here, right?
yeah.
Upper left-hand corner, there's a little back. Hit back.
Okay, I'm there.
Now, see where it says share QR code?
Yeah.
Well, you click on that,
Uh-huh.
and now you can share, which everybody on the live stream now is probably taking a picture of that and getting the Chick Chat. But you can decide whether or not you want to include the primary channel or the channel you added, right? There's little buttons you can click, and it will change the QR code.
Okay.
And then all Vaughn has to do is take his phone and pull up the camera, and it will create a hyperlink and be able to click it, and it'll automatically update his device and his phone for the channel you created.
Then all I have to do now is hit replace.
Yes.
all channels.
Yes. Go ahead and replace all channels because
Okay.
it's the primary channel and it's whatever your channel is.
And it says
Right.
failed to save.
Oh, failed to
Let me
save.
do it again. Hold on.
Yeah, do it again.
Are you close to your device?
Oh, it's in the other room. I didn't want it to go.
You have to be connected to a device for that to work, and you have to be close.
Okay, you have to be very close to your device, which is why I made mine beautiful so that it will always be close.
There you go.
Wow.
It's true. It's really pretty. Now do it. Okay. I am
Oh,
so
yeah.
trying this for next time I see you, Dave. Womp womp. Is this the dating app position request and location? That's what I said, John. I said that sounded pretty.
So, but that's how you add those channels. Now, if you hit the little back arrow again to go to settings,
Okay.
and if you go over to messages on the
Mhm.
bottom,
Yep.
and go to channels,
Yep.
now you have that channel.
I do. Look at
Right.
that.
And Vaughn will have that channel, and then you can type back and forth in that channel and privately message each other.
I'm not in there.
You're not in there?
It's not letting me.
It's not letting you. I don't know why. Maybe shut it off and turn it back on.
A lot of times, if you have something weird happen, if you completely kill the app and open it back up, it'll fix, because things get hung up.
You do that right now?
People have to remember this is
Darker?
always a beta, right? It is never an actual finished product. So there's always going to be bugs, which is why they call it a beta.
So is that because it's just constantly updating and constantly so
Constantly evolving.
okay. Dave should have a message now.
Well, if I was in California, I would have a message on Chick Chat, but I'm not in California, so
I bet you get like, because you drive around a lot of different places, and so
Yeah.
you probably pick up all kinds of different kind of craziness.
all sorts of stuff.
That's
But
fun.
that's the basics of it. I mean, and then you have direct messages, which once your contacts fills up, right?
Mhm.
Anybody that I have seen and exchanged encryption keys with, I can message directly. So these are all the people that I have picked up at any given point.
Big dog.
Yeah.
I like some of these names. It's fun.
So, and like the Rusty Rooster is actually it's a drive-through convenience store. And they put up a node over there. So it shows you
Okay.
how it's kind of picking up the useful towel, chronicled monocle, cactus eater,
I'm done. Okay, wait. Sergeant G's N39.
Sergeant G's M39, Hordock, the Dark Warlord,
I love it. Hodark. Is that
Ednot.
the same as Hodor? No, that's Game of Thrones.
That's Game of Thrones.
That's
Space
Hodor.
Cowboy, Bob, Cronus, Lemon.
So these are people that you've either talked to or that you're
No, these are people that I have picked up their telemetry. Like I said, it takes about 3 hours. Each device transmits a kind of a hey everybody every 3 hours, right? And I have picked up their hey everybody, so I know that they're out there. And that's, you will only see those once you've seen the person, right? You can't go in there and, well, I know Vaughn is in the next room. Until your device sees his device, it will not populate in the contact list, and you will not be able to direct message him.
Okay.
Right? So
Well,
it takes a little time.
we know that it was connected. The direct chat thing will have to, or the channel thing we'll have to work on. But we know that it connected because we sent a message to each other.
Yep. Well, and that's where you saw him already, right? You saw his device.
Yeah.
And so you were able to direct message each other.
And do you go through that process with every, I know that we are Seed Studios, but like there's a bunch of these, Seed Studios. There's a bunch of these other devices that, do they go through the same firmware updates, the same, all of that stuff?
Yeah, some of them, most of the newer devices will go through the same style of update. Some of the older style devices, so there's two kind of main device types. There's the ESP32 device and the NRF device, right?
Okay.
What you have is an NRF device, and that's where it has the little extra step, of having to do the dragging of the file or whatever. ESP32 devices don't. They just, you hit flash and it just flashes it, right? So, but they use a lot more power, and they're not. Everybody's gone to NRF because it's a lot better radio than the ESP32.
What is this?
That's probably an NRF device because I believe that's got a RAP wireless.
Last year at Dayton, he won it. We don't know anything about it.
Okay. Well, worst case scenario at Hamvention, I can help get that one set up too, because I'll have to plug into it and play with it to figure it out.
I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. That was really loud, by the way.
That freaking door.
Yeah.
This house is as old as we are.
The house is as old as we are. It's
So
true.
no.
What is this one? Oh, and what is this?
That, how long ago did you buy that? Or get that? Orlando. So that is probably a Heltec V4, but it is an ESP32 device.
And is that the same? Do you do the same thing?
Well, you still go through the web page.
Okay.
Right? But the steps are different, and it'll walk you through those steps. The steps are actually easier
Okay.
on that one.
Okay. I don't know. I felt like that was pretty easy.
It is.
I felt like that was really easy. I have a really good question for you though.
Okay.
How do you think this would handle glue?
Glue.
Yeah.
If you want to bling it up, bling it up.
I
The
could
only
do
thing you have to worry about is this right here is your Bluetooth antenna,
okay, the little
right?
white thing here.
Yep. And then the LoRa antenna is across the top.
Oh,
Okay, so your what actually makes it the 900 megahertz antenna that makes
that
it
right
talk
there.
to everybody is across the top.
Are we
Right.
touching the same thing?
Huh? Yes.
It's
Yeah,
the
we're
same
pointing
thing.
at the same thing.
Okay.
You obviously don't want to cover your button because you may have a hard time pushing it, which is right here,
Why would you push your button?
to turn it on and off.
Oh, that's your on
Yeah.
and off button. Oh,
That's
good.
your on and off button.
I should have started with that.
And then this right here is your buzzer. This is what beeps. But the sound comes out of the little itty bitty hole. So as long as you leave the little itty bitty hole open.
Oh, I see the little bitty hole.
Yeah.
I have
So,
some.
and then, yeah, turning it on and off. Right?
Okay.
Take the button, hold it down, and just keep holding it down.
Oh,
No,
like
keep
makes-
holding it down.
oh,
Now wait 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let go.
I didn't do it. Probably because I let
Okay.
go. Hang on.
And wait 4 to 5 seconds. And now you can let go. And now it's off.
Oh, it sounds sad when it turns off. Boo-boo-boo. Okay.
And then, yeah, to turn it on, just push down the button until it beeps. All right, there you go.
Oh, see, it sounds happier when it's on. Turn it off. It's like boo, boo, boo. Okay. I'm just saying.
And that's it.
That's it. So now I can talk. I can find notes.
Yep.
I'm very excited to take this to work tomorrow. I'm going to send you like pictures of like my map
Okay.
because there are people in the villages that have mesh. And so I'm very excited. I'm going to send Josiah with one of the other ones. We're going to discover it and everything. I'm going to send it to him because I want to see if it works
Okay.
from his school. Because his school is what, maybe 10 miles from my office? And I should be able to talk to him on that if there's people.
It may not go direct, but it will. It definitely, if there's people around, it should go through them.
Okay, so 10
yeah.
miles. How far? I mean, I know that it only will do the hops, but
Right. Direct is about a mile and a
Okay.
half,
Okay.
depending on terrain. I mean, right now, like I'm in a hole, right? I'm in a valley.
Mhm.
So that's why I really only see directly 2 people. One
Okay.
who's another guy right, I don't know, 300 yards away from me, and then the tower on top of the hill.
Okay.
If I go up the hill into Castroville, I'll have direct connection to probably a dozen people. So it's just like any kind of other RF, line of sight RF, right?
Mm-hmm.
These use a very, very small, weak transmitter. It's like a quarter of a watt, and it's 900 megahertz. So it's not an HF antenna. You're not going to get DX with a Meshtastic device, right?
No.
DX for Meshtastic is like 3 miles, 4 miles.
Okay.
Direct. So realistically,
Direct 3 or 4 miles. Okay.
yeah, that's the best you're going to get, unless, well, I don't know. Florida is pretty flat.
I was gonna say. I just
so-
thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So okay.
but
So I'm excited to see. I'm going to send him with a node. I'm going to get it downloaded on his phone. And I'm excited to see if he can hear me or if he can see it or whatever. Now here's a
Right.
question. Can in the settings so that he doesn't get like in trouble at school for like the little chirpy bird, like can you turn the sound off?
yes, let's go through that. I gotta, every time my screen saver on my phone.
Do it on mine because I want him to do this one.
There we go.
Okay. So
Settings,
app set? No, it wouldn't be app.
external notification.
I got you. Okay.
and then
Enable.
there's enabled.
So we're going to disable it.
Yep. Now you don't want to do that on yours. Do that on his.
Right? That's the same sound in man's head when he gets rejected. It sounds so sad. Boop, 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 boop. It's like, there was an old game show. I'm fixing to age myself here. There was like an old game
Wah,
show.
wah, wah. I know which one you're talking about.
I don't know which one it is.
It's the same where you have the big whammies. What
Oh,
game show
that's the whammies. That's Press Your Luck.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm old. Ta-da! Julie is old. Okay. Anyways, I stayed home a lot sick from school, so I got to watch all the game shows. Price is Right, you know. Anyway.
Now there's a lot of deeper functions and deeper things that you can do with it. You can remote administer nodes. You can do a lot of different stuff. But 90% of the people apps that we went through is all they need to do, right? Because you're just going to want to talk to people and see where they're at. And that's all you have to do to talk to people and see where they're at.
Okay, so when we go to, what's the next one? Dayton. When we go to Dayton, they will probably have a flash for Dayton.
Correct.
Okay, so we would just log in just like how we did.
Yep.
And we would plug it in and we would just flash for Dayton.
Exactly. That's it.
Then when we're done with Dayton, am I going to have to go through all of those steps or will Dayton just be its own chat?
Well, no, Dayton will end up being a complete firmware. So you'll have to go through the steps like we just did to upgrade your firmware.
Okay.
You'll do that to go to Dayton.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll have to go back and redo it for the normal.
Okay. So this is why people have more than one node.
Yes.
Okay. So because
I have mine that I normally use, right? Like the one that I carry around every day.
Yeah.
And then I have one for Hamfests.
Okay.
So that one can keep getting changed.
Mm-hmm.
And this one doesn't.
That makes perfect sense because like the other night when we were on the ladies thing, Elle like brought like all of her nodes out. Did you see that?
Yes.
She like grabbed all of her nodes. She's like, I'm so obsessed. And I was like, why? Now I know. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Or maybe you'd like different ones.
And then there's weirdos like me that have 20, 30 nodes because that's kind of my thing.
You do though, so that makes sense. Listen, don't ask me how many insurance policies I own. A lot on so
good.
Yeah, but I want Dave to tell everybody who is interested where they can get these products, how much they cost, that kind of thing.
So the website is seed with 3 E's studio.com. And right now, because the price changes thanks to tariffs and everything that's going on in the world, prices change quite often. So let me just go through and I'll just hit the website. If it will do its thing. There we go. So the solar node, and I'll share some pictures here in a second or screen stuff. I'm just trying to find everything. Where's the T1000? There we go. All right. So I will stop sharing this guy. And that can go away. And
what is that? Is that your note?
What is what?
There's a sound.
Oh, that's my 3D printer.
Oh. What are you printing?
I reprinted the case for this.
Oh.
Right. And there's a back plate that goes on it that provides a little kickstand.
Is that a solar node?
No, this is a Raspberry Pi 5 CyberDeck.
That's a T-Deck on steroids.
It's just a geek toy.
It reminds me of the old Blackberries, except for it's like for the visually impaired.
So with the T-Deck, though, the T-Deck's cool because you don't actually have to have the app you literally could just here. I'm gonna do it this way here. I like this way more better.
Yeah. So right now, the T1000 is going for $40. They have them in stock at the U.S. warehouse. And a neat trick to try and figure out how many they have is if you add 1,000 to your cart and then go look at your cart, it'll tell you how many they actually have.
Oh, because give you what they have.
Yeah. So actually, and then I'm going to replace, should have done this window, this window. There we go. There we go. So now I can do there. The L1 Pro is in stock in the United States for $46.99, which is this guy in the stock case. This is a 3D printed case, but it's that guy, which are awesome. And then they have a starter kit now, which is actually pretty neat. It is a T1000, an L1 Pro, and a solar node for $172, but they're on back order. So
That's a good deal.
that it's a smoking deal to get all three. But so when it comes back up, and I think they sell the little cases and stuff to it. But
Now, how far does the solar node? Like, how far? Like, do you?
the nodes are all the same, right? They all transmit very little power, whatever. The key with the solar node is you don't have to have it in your hand. You don't have to have it on the ground. So if you have a tower, you mount that solar node up on the top of the tower and get above everything. And then you're looking at 12, 15 miles
Mm-hmm.
line of sight because it's up and away from the ground, right? Then the P1 Pro or the P1 without the GPS and batteries is on back order. And let's see. And so the solar nodes are all on back order right now.
Okay.
But it looks like end of the month is when they should show up at the warehouse.
Okay.
So I'll stop sharing this so that I can go into my account.
Oh.
And I have codes, discount codes for people.
Ooh. And if you have questions, Dave is your go-to guy. He's mine.
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, I think he's everybody's mesh dealer.
I try and be the mesh dealer. So when they're there, so the codes that I'll put in the chat of the stream here in a minute. There it is. I will, unless, oh no, Frank, are you still in there? Do you still have my codes? Because Frank can do that a lot faster than I can.
Just drop it in the chat and I could.
So it's 10% off of a T1000. It's 10% off of or 8% off the L1 Pro and 5% off of the solar node. And go to promo data. This is the one thing I forgot to get prepared ahead of the stream.
That's okay. We were completely unprepared. I got home from work and had to finish putting all the bedazzles on my case because she had to be showroom ready.
So this is the code for the T1000. This is the code for the L1.
Oh, Paul's there.
Paul got it.
Oh, look at Paul.
Look at Paul.
So there you go. That'll give you guys a discount. And yes, it is affiliate. I will make like 30 cents.
And you
off of
want
each one of
to
those
make more than 30 cents, so buy 10. That's it.
So thank you, Paul.
So question now, I'm going to go way outside of the beginners for blondes, blah, blah, blah. But is there a way to have a solar node on a tower with Wi-Fi capable to do the internet linking?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, the internet linking?
Like the MQTT.
I no, because they won't do it via Wi-Fi. They'll have to do it via plug-in.
All right, just get plugged into Ether.
Because the MQTT is actually handled by your phone,
Gotcha.
not the device itself. So it would have to have some sort of connected device.
So this is going to get really, really, because I've heard, oh, hi, Bill. Oh, hey, Al. Listen, I'm very excited about some of these cool things. Dave has some good knowledge. Yeah, Dave is a very smart guy. And he walked me through it like I was a child, which I need because I'm just now playing with this. So what else? I was going to ask you, and this is probably going to go straight over my head, but what was the cool thing that Joe Britt did?
Okay,
Can you
so
dumb that down a little bit so I understand?
yeah, what it is
that was our old sense
the indicator,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, wait.
That you guys.
What is that?
sense cap.
This is the SensCap indicator, which Vaughn, you bought one, didn't
That
you?
was mine.
Yeah.
Vaughn,
Well, this one
Vaughn sold Joe Britt the one he has.
Okay. So what Joe Britt did is this is the SensCap indicator, which will work with Meshtastic. It doesn't work very well, but it does work with Meshtastic.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Britt and actually Big Jim, FEP Labs.
Uh-huh.
Jim actually built the parts and pieces to make a Ham Alert kind of dashboard, right?
Okay. Which is
Joe Britt took, which Joe Britt took the base code that Jim created and vibe coded it to work on this. So now I get all my Ham Alert stuff on a neat little dashboard. Well, not through Mesh. This is completely away from
completely
that.
different.
It's completely different. But what it is now is I have this sitting on my desk and I get the Ham Alert on my phone, or I get a little pop-up on here that tells me when somebody I have in Ham Alert is on the air.
Oh.
Very cool.
So very cool.
That is very cool. Thanks, Al. I appreciate you stopping by. So, Al, are you still there? Did you get to see this? This is amazing. I know that's not your thing, girl, but I got black bedazzles. Ooh.
Hey, sure that was.
I got black bedazzles. Oh, this is the other one. This is the one I picked up. The other
that's
one.
the latest and greatest. Was it the Rack V4?
I don't know.
No, it's a Heltec V4, and you guys got that from
Your
Maker Nova, right?
Yeah. Node. We got a discount code for Maker
We got
Node.
a discount code for Maker Node, but we don't know what it is right this second. So it is. It is what it is. Anyways, this is the one that I wanted though for like the whole time. I'll be honest with you. They talked me into this because it was in pink. That's what happened. So, but Dave printed me out this case. I don't think you can buy that. So anyway, this was super fun. And I did learn things, and I'm super excited to do this. You guys check out Dave, use his codes, buy all the little things so that we can all talk to each other, especially my Ocala people. Do it. And we're going to try to work on getting some solar nodes up all over so that we can create our little circles. We definitely think we can cover the whole neighborhood with one, right?
Yeah. If I put one up on our fire tower, we'll easily be able to cover our whole neighborhood, which is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. You could probably just put it up on your roof and cover the whole neighborhood without it.
I kind of want it to be able to,
how tall is our tower?
It's 40 feet.
The new
I was going to put a fire station.
The fire station would probably be easier to do. Yeah. He's a volunteer firefighter, so
I used to be one.
He's access.
Oh, yeah.
So, but anyways, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is there any questions?
If you put it on the tower, you'll probably get 15, 20 miles of coverage putting it up higher.
So the next time the solar nodes hit, let me know because I'm interested in one for our volunteer station. And then we're going to access that for the neighborhood as a link to be able to use it for emergency preparedness.
Do I have a code for?
I was just going to ask you if you saw Bill.
Yeah.
The not so fantastic ham alert node. It should be called that.
Yes, I do. I do have a code for the indicator. So let's see how much it is. What it is. Well, paste that.
Can I
and
get the
then go-
SDI for the T1000 belt clip? Is that what this is? Is a belt clip? Because I'm probably going to put it in
Yes.
a purse, to be honest with you.
Well, it's a Baofeng clip. It's actually a radio clip.
Is it
The
really?
actual
Yeah.
this part. This is a Baofeng.
Oh, this is the Baofeng clip?
Yeah, he just 3D
And he
prints this
3D
part.
print. Oh.
Which
This-
Maker Nova makes them. There's the STL files are on printables. Should be on printables.
Maker Nova made this holster here for this one, and mine got warm in my truck, and already it doesn't lock into place. But that's not their fault.
That's 3D printed stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway, but
If you,
that's Florida stuff.
Dave,
too.
do you want to direct them on where to go to get the info for the ham alert info for the seed or for the
Yeah.
scout?
Yeah, it's
Cord?
Joe Brett's
Just-
GitHub page. I don't have that up right now.
It's okay.
K5YB.
YB.
I always got to do the what
Listen, I
every time I say
have
it.
a call up like nobody's business because nobody says it
Got
like that.
hot mic.
YBY.
You get the perfect voice for that microphone.
All right. I can't because I don't think you guys have me. I don't have a wrench. So
You need a wrench.
I can
Don't
remove you, but I
No,
can't.
don't remove him. Bye, Dave.
there you go. Thank you, Frank.
Frank's
There it
on
is.
top.
Frank's the man. Yeah, and if you follow his steps, I don't know anything about programming ESP32 devices or any of that kind of stuff. If you follow his steps,
Mhm.
it works. So
you
just follow his steps.
Just follow it. So,
Yeah.
well, I appreciate you letting me bring that up because that's been a little bit of a buzz topic that has kind of been floating around, and I've been trying to stay away from like mesh because I wanted you to have like a blank slate to work with. I didn't want to have everybody else's info in there.
Right.
And but it just keeps seeping out. Joe Britt did this fun thing with, and I'm not sure if it's connected. So anyway, thank you for explaining.
Yeah, it's the indicator was actually it's an IoT dashboard
Mhm.
for home automation that happened to have the correct chipsets to work with Meshtastic, right? So the Meshtastic guys, being tinkerers and players, figured out how to put Meshtastic on it because it has the same chips. It doesn't do it very well. So it's kind of even at Seed Studios, it's been moved away from Meshtastic and back over to home automation because it's really glitchy. It has issues, and it's wonderful for stuff like this, but not so great for Meshtastic. So
Okay.
The home automation part, though, it could also tell you outdoor temperature. It could tell you your humidity. It could turn off lights and control stuff in the house. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, Meshtastic is about this much of what Seed Studios does. They're really big into IoT, which is Internet of Things, and LoRaWAN, which is the company was actually based. Eric, the owner of the company, grew up on a farm, right, and got to go to college, and went to college and learned about LoRaWAN and IoT, and then wanted to bring it back, technology back to the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's, if you look at their sensor network and everything else, that's kind of their primary thing, is bringing wireless battery powered technology to remote locations. Specifically, he wanted it to be able to go and bring technology to the farm. So that's what Seed was kind of based off of.
Well, they had
And-
me at wireless. I'm in a wrong hobby to hate wires, and I do. So it's true. It's true. I will pay extra to have Vaughn do everything in our house Bluetooth. And he's like, I can't believe that, because now I'm like, ooh, look, I've got pink coax. And he's like, that's a wire, right? It's a wire. I'm like, shut your face. It's pink though. Oh, that's my pink stuff. I have to wrap it up from the beach. If y'all got to see the beach activation yesterday, it was a train wreck. We're sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
my
I saw part
soul.
of it.
Like it, we were sitting there. This is what you guys didn't get to see. We were sitting in front of the radio, and we had just messed with the antenna that was hooked to the kite. The kite string broke, and it put all of the weight of the kite, which will lift 35 pounds. It literally ripped the umbrella holder out of the ground that the feed point was connected to. It ripped the entire umbrella corkscrew thing, that you put in the umbrella. It
Right.
ripped it out of the ground, and it threw it against the tent like a dead person.
The Poly
It was like boom.
the Polystealth 26 actually held the kite from running away.
Because otherwise we had been
Awesome.
chasing my kite down A1A, which could have been a good video too. You never know. Then where's the kite instead of well done. Anyways, so we talked about we got me up on running. We talked about where you can buy them. Was there any questions? I think that most people that are in this are probably for entertainment purposes only. I think they know everything. But are there any intelligent questions that maybe I should have asked that didn't? It was still fun. 1.1 gigawatts.
Well, it was.
Have you ever broken it down? I know that you've broken it down for like people in places, but have you ever broken it down like simply like that online, like in a class setting like that? Good.
No. Most of the guys that bringing me on already know about it, want to learn about the
Mhm.
deep dive into the extra stuff. I do a lot of it at Hamfests. There's a very cute couple, and I forget where they're from, but they have bought 12 solar nodes now and probably 15 T1000s. At Dayton last year, I met them at Dayton last year, and they came and they sat down with me at the booth, and they're like, "We've heard about this stuff. We want to know what it is." And so I walked them through base level of what Meshtastic is, kind of what we did, right? They immediately, it keyed in their head that they live in a 55 plus community and wanted to build an emergency network for them and all their friends. So they bought a bunch of devices, and I chatted, I went through everything on how everything works with them. I spent about 7 hours at Dayton with them total. But then at Huntsville, they bought some more devices. Then at Hamcation, they bought more devices. And they've actually taken the base knowledge that I gave them and have now completely migrated everything from Meshtastic to MeshCore. And they've got strategic locations, and they're coordinating this huge network that went from their 55 plus community to the entire city now. Since
that's
Dayton last year.
exciting. That means, like, seriously, I work in a 55 plus community, the Villages, and I'm just going to tell you that that's saying a lot. That's saying that this is easy to use, that this should not be intimidating, that this is a fantastic little jobber that can be used by anybody. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah. It's very simple to use. And we hung out again at Hamcation and spent probably another 3 hours with them at Hamcation, just talking at this point, and them picking my brain of trying to go to the next level, right? And this is constantly evolving. Like, there's the unmonitored, that's pretty new, right? That's not something that was there before. There is a sorry, it's been a long day. There's another, I forget what it's called now, but basically, if you have a home solar node, right, there's a client something or the client router or something like that. There's a new type of device setting for people with a solar node at their house, right? Client mute is fairly new. And that's where, like, if you guys put a solar node on your roof, you let it be the client repeater, client whatever, and then you put your devices in the house on client mute. That way, that does all the routing of traffic, and your devices don't. Right? You can still send and receive messages. Yeah, you can still send and receive messages. You can still see everything, but the rebroadcasting, your device doesn't do it anymore, right? You let the solar node that's up high and has better range and works better, let it do all that. And they instituted what's called zero hop, which that first specifically for that first connection from this to the solar node doesn't go against your hop count anymore, right? So that you can be in the house using your device and let the hop count start at the solar node that's on your roof. So it's constantly evolving.
That's interesting. Well, I'm excited because we're going to have a part 2 to this, because now I need to know what Mesh Core is. Not yet.
I don't know Mesh Core enough to tell you about it yet.
Okay. Well, soon. I have to actually let this marinate and use this so that I get more familiar with this, and so that I can actually take in more information. And if I don't get extra pretty soon, people are going to start boycotting me. So there's that. Anyways, all right. So did we see any questions?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay. So then listen, Dave, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
And again, you guys, Seed Studios. And Dave, all right, guys, listen, 73s, we're going to end it for now. Dave, stick around. And we will see you guys. Oh, real quick, super plug. We got over 20. We're at 26 something now, but we hit the 2,500 mark. We're going to do a massive giveaway Wednesday night in the park, home park, before we head out to Louisiana. No, that's not this weekend. That's next week. So this week, right? This week, we got everything in. We're going to be doing our giveaways. We've got battery banks. We've got POTA swag. We've got, I don't know, Vaughn's got it all. Anyway, we got a lot of fun stuff. Antennas we're going to be giving away. So live stream this weekend or this week on Wednesday at Home Park. Be there.
Awesome.
It's going to be super fun.
We're heading to Rain after that.
Oh, that's right. Next week we're going to Rain Ham Fest. We're going to Louisiana for our what?
Happy wedding anniversary. We're going to New Orleans.
Oh, that's right. Our anniversary is that. Wow, I forgot again. Anyway, so I'm really bad about that. I forget our wedding. It's in March. I know that. Anyway, he acts like he gets so mad about it. But honestly, who wouldn't want to be married to the chick who does not remember?
Yes.
That's me. He could totally forget. But no, he goes, here's your anniversary card. And I'm like, anyway, so we're going for our anniversary, apparently. Forgot that. Anyway, so we're going to Rain. We're going to Louisiana. We're going to go on a boat. We're going to be in New Orleans. And there is a little talk about maybe scooting over to Texas, but I don't know yet. And then Dayton comes after that. And what else?
Yeah.
The craziness continues.
Craziness of life. Anyway, so we'll see you guys Wednesday night in the park.
Bye, y'all.
Hi, Dave. Hey, wait, Dave, can you do it? Wait. Gotta make the heart the other way.
There we go.
Wait. Oh, no. Wait. No. This way. Oh, this way.
There you go.
All right.
Big hello to all the hunters tuning in from around the dial. Lots of love to our POTA fam. Receiving signals, you are in the log. Join us as we chase the waves, sunshine, rain, and fog. Radios humming, our antennas up high. From the park we say hello, give us a call, give us a try. Lots of love to our POTA fam. Receiving signals, you are in the log. Join us as we chase the waves, sunshine, rain, and fog. Voices on the bands heard clear as a bell. In the park and through the air, Roger, QSL. Voices on the bands heard clear as a bell. In the park and through the air, Roger, Roger, QSL. Voices on the bands heard clear as a bell. In the park and through the air, Roger, Roger, QSL. Voices on the bands heard clear as a bell. In the park and through the air, Roger, Roger, QSL. Voices on the bands heard clear as a bell. In the park and through the air, Roger, Roger, QSL.